let's see who's going to win this. Leo or Hollywood Pax? Who you got your money on?
Oh, man. I'm a bit of a Pax fan.
Pax fan?
Pax fanboy.
All right, I'll take Leo then. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Back throw from Leo.
And Leo's been using these forward half punches a lot. Not really working out for him, though.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. Combos on the trade there. Great awareness from Pax.
All right, just going back into neutral here. Pax with a life deficit.
Oh, no.
That was a drop opportunity right there for Leo.
There's the V-trigger. Pax's turn now. Gets the corner. The mixer stays in front. Throw from Pax. Very good to get out of there. Still has a lot of meter. Needs to calm down here. Here we go. And get some damage on the board.
Pax now got the corner control. EX uppercut.
All the things. Counter hit. Walks out a bit. Has high stun. Doesn't want to...
And look at the life of Karen just melting away. Activates.
Wow, gets in. That's going to open him up. No meter to follow on. Oh, no. The whiff throw, Tyrant. Could all go down from here.
Pax. My heart just stopped there, man. Take the claw on and off. And
the unsafe slide. This could all be the turning point here from Luffy. He does have Nassim near the corner. This is good. Another block on the slide.
Okay, gets the knockdown. Forward throw. She gets pressure from that throw.
Gets punished again with the slide.
Vegas are sometimes they're prone to going for that sweep because it's got such good range. All right, nice activation there. He saw the fireball come out, he pressed V trigger and got the punish.
I think, you know, on this map, there's one key zone, and that's the drop zone towards that B-bomb site. It gives you a lot of control and puts a lot of fear in the CT's hearts and minds, I guess, because it's such a pivotal position. It's also very difficult to hold.
Trials is going to find Stanley, and that's a problem now. Weber needs to step up. The superstar, people described him as, but he needs to deliver. It's Jenko behind him finding Aaron, and there it is. Solid as a rock, it seems, Weber. There's the control you want to see from Method. 4-1 again. This time you're going to have Niels being over here, rather than it being Weber, and he's done very well. Stanley then joining in at the right time, not allowing the split to come through in a very, very swift shutdown then.
We'll see whether Jenko can find the next frag.
This could be huge. 30 seconds left. Anything he stops. Oh, it's perfect from Jenko. 3 kills. Aaron, Trials, and Mick all suffer. It's down to Fry, but he's got 20 seconds. Nothing to be done, and Stanley secures the deal, but a lovely bit of work from him. Absolutely incredible. Jenko, I think, has a great idea about this as well. The Molotov's going to give it away a little bit here, but he's still doing work. Jenko, that's 2, the third's just out of reach.
Trials goes down first. It will be another A split coming here as they make their way towards Connector, and Method looking very promising as we hit the 30-second mark.
Aaron could have had so much there. That's a shot and a half from Pulse, making up for that round that he just couldn't do anything with. And
good cheese as well. That should do some considerable damage. It's been Pulse challenging here, looking for some frags. The aim's not quite there, unfortunately, though. Overwhelmed, and he does go down. It's a 4-on-1. Yeah, sure, Wesley doesn't have the weapon, but he does have the element of surprise.
Weber.
Oh, does he? Weber, too good. Very aware of the situation. But Fry, he is fighting back, but only gets 1 kill in return.
Has to go again, spots him out, smoke goes in.
Okay.
He's just going to fall off it. It makes it very hard to get past this position. They have to openly face it, so it does buy time. It will mean that the site is pretty much theirs, but he can play off this angle now. And if he's confident, he will do just that. And it does play in the rest of his team, and Pulse is the one to keep it all in check. Credit where it's due. Method are in their heads here.
Yeah, I like that quite creative play from Weber there. The idea, obviously, I was suggesting just went to the apartments.
Yep.
One idea, but the fact is he right-clicks the smoke in front of him, meaning he's safe in that bench position. They can't rush him down unless they want to go grey screen. He funnels them towards the bomb site there, and his teammates can mow them down from the window position. That's quite a cool idea as well. And it's Method, you're absolutely right, looking very good.
And now here's Weber, though. He has been an integral piece in the Method puzzle. Stanley, if he can just hold the angle, play it off calmly, this is what it can happen. Now it's Weber down up against Mick, and wow, look, and that's just Weber through and through. 5 HP, the molly burning. Yeah, Stanley's position as well is a nice bit of, I guess, life insurance down the line. You're going to have the pinch in there anyway, and it's just nicely done from Method. All-encompassing, very hard to deal with. Hopefully they don't get too split apart and, you know, disintegrate. Let's look at what Trials is already up to. This could be a worrying issue. If he spots the bomb before he strikes, that could be a danger. Let's keep eyes on Jenko here, because he can hinder the bomb plot. Oh, lovely awareness from Niels.
Gets around number 20. I'm not sure how efficient his scout is, but it's certainly not ideal. Pulse looking for aggression. I said the CTs had to work after this line, and oh my goodness, what that?
Mick's left scratching his head. Well, where's the rest of my team gone? This is all falling apart. You can't say much about that sort of hit.
That was kind of sick, I have to say. Well played, Pulse. Known to be a very talented player. We haven't really seen him much in recent months, but, you know, that's very good indeed.
Very nice.
World-class player.
Yeah.
I don't see that every day. Map point up against you. The money's in the bin. Morale's out the window. You get the picture. It's going to be a far play for Jenko. Gets that first shot, making a double as he takes down Aaron as well. And that should be it. Map 2 will be going in favour of the Method boys. And there it is. One player remaining. That's poor old Red Snake now. Team Infused didn't really show up. They've left the server already. Red Snake, they're not believing.
You're not going to have the
surprises it. He's just gone before the map even ends. But there it is. Method, no celebration, of course, but they do win the game. And it will be a split series here, 1-1.
And here we go, game 1 between Team Envious and Method. What a series this promises to be, as almost there's an instant goal for Team Envious, but it's a decent save. Is that a sign of things to come?
That's what we're going to see a lot of this series. We're going to see both teams trying to go for the boost steals because they know how frustrating it is to play with little to no boost, especially when you need to be playing as fast as you can be. Yeah, they both try to have quite a nice little commit each time. As that goes up towards the net, that's a miss, and that's a goal for Metsonoris. As the save, the original save does come in from the shot, or the ceiling hit to Magnus. The save, oh no, it's just a post to Mount. Goes past Devo, can't get back in time. Metsonoris takes the first goal. You can see so many hits on the backboard as well. We've seen a lot of them so far, because everyone here can read backboard plays so well.
And what that probably means is that instead of seeing backboard plays leading to goals, it's going to be a case of passing against individual brilliance. And that there from Method had both. First, the read there from Metsonoris, knew exactly where a lot was going to put it. And then that finish is more tricky than it looks.
What a lot is going to do. He knows he's going to get in the centre. Two things right, I'm going to be there to intercept this as soon as I can.
Yeah, that individual was a simple clearance, but what it did was it used up a lot of boost. And there is that man a lot himself, keeping the pressure on. Now backboard comes more into play, because there's only 2 players to save any hits. And Devo is still out the game, and there's going to be a goal for Metsonoris. Team Envious, they were just about treading water, but in the end, the Method passes were too much, and it's going to be 2 goals, 2-0 to Method. Almost like it could have helped, but a lot tackles in. And just as Envious try and put some pressure back, Method do what it always looked like they were going to do. Waffle got past 1, but a lot was waiting for the second hit, and unfortunately for Envious, there's not much they can do to prevent that going in. And that game makes it 1-1. An odd game, Stumpy, with the player...
Bit of an odd one.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't think there's too much you can take from that tactically speaking. All that matters, though, and all that Method will care about is that they've got their first game on that board. And now suddenly it's 1-1. You basically try and start again as a best of 3 in this situation for both teams. And here we go, game 3, essentially a best of 3 at this point between Team Envious and Method, both of whom need a win in the long term in this tournament. Neither of them are guaranteed the semi-final spot. They just have to, Envious just have to pretend that last game did not happen and start again. And you know what? We've mentioned plenty of times that Devo's a world champion. I've actually cursed Devo, Stumpy. I was going to say that Devo as a world champion should have the mentality to be able to not tilt at what happened in the last game. And then that happened.
4 minutes 30 left. As we now see Waffle miss it on the backboard, which then goes straight down into the centre. Massive shame there for the Envious squad, but a lot there. Such a good idea to take it off the backboard. Metsonoris sitting in the middle, fantastically well positioned, takes that to 2-0 with 31 seconds gone. And now we see blue players really trying to put on the pressure. Mount there missing, unfortunately.
Starting to miss.
No, Metsonoris.
Another miss from Waffle.
What a shot from a lot. Absolutely loves those. From the side wall, a big clear from Metsonoris, comes off. Oh, he does it from a standstill. What an angle to get it over Devo and past Mount, coming round the side. 3-0. This is turning into a hell of a game for Method. Metso trying to get the centre. That's very, very iffy.
What I like about Method here is that they're not sitting back and trying to protect the 2-goal lead. They're still knocking on the Envious door, and that's taking all the pressure off of them. And actually, I think it's going to get them a 4th goal, which is going to kill it. With 13 seconds left, Metsonoris, of course, it's on the end of 2 players putting in assists, both of them touching it twice and involving both posts. I'm not sure what didn't touch that ball there, apart from the Team Envious team, of course.
But every second that goes by, it's not looking likely.
I mean, the time it took you to say that there could be a comeback, there could no longer be a comeback.
There now cannot be a comeback, and that's actually going to be another goal.
Is Team Envious really struggling here to come to grips with Method, who are just having a bit of a field day.
They are absolutely tearing up here, and that could be another one to miss on the wall. Yeah, he didn't have to go for that at all. The shot was going wide, and the Envious player, so unlike them again, just is Mao. He's just missed the ball. I think the next 2 minutes of this match are going to be something very special. Just as I say that, Magnus in off the backboard from a decent pass from Metsonoris, and they're not just thinking one touch ahead, they're thinking 2 touches ahead. If a lot touches it,
What a dunk! What a dunk that was from Metsonoris! Well, they were able to do it, 1 second left, the knee keep is in the air, if it hits the floor, that is game over, and Method win, which it might be, and that is a Method 3-1. What a series that was.
What a series it was, Stumpy. And that deflection at the end into the corner.